All right, a little bit of a solo day today. Right now I got a planer out. It's kind of a weird day today, and I just thought it was a nice time to get out in the late afternoon and see if we can pop a good fish or two. Really looking for, you know the deal, wahoo, tuna would be nice, a nice mahi. So there's a plethora of possibilities, and we're out here, we're gonna make it happen. Follow me. I've got like one rod out right now, and we're about to put a couple out the back, a couple of feathers. I don't know, I got a good feeling about today, so here we go. There's a small fish, there we go. Turn that clicker off. Clicker off. Small bonita maybe, which would be awesome. Yep, maybe. Small bonita or a baby blackfin? Ha! Tiny bonita, but perfect for bait. Good. I think we got a very small fish on, so we're gonna slow it up a bit. Yep. Got something on there. Not a biggie. It's probably another small bonita. Tell you what I'd like. I'd like it to be a small bonita that gets hit by a monster fish. Nope, I think he's gone. Yep. This has been one hell of a day. He's gone. Fish on, fish on. Finally fish on. He's coming up really quick though. He felt good, and then all of a sudden he got like not so good. I don't know if he's coming up to the boat or he doesn't realize he's hooked yet. It's a funny thing about jigging. You never know. There he comes. Got some color. Oh, a little mutton. Nice little mutton. Yeah. Look at the size of this jig that this little guy hit. To me, that's incredible. All right. All right, he's definitely going back, so. All right, finally a fish. And they're inshore, they're not offshore. So let's see what we can do here. It's getting a little later, so that's good. First hit, it was a nice hit, but it would be nice if we get a little bit bigger. On the jig. You got to love the jig. There's another one. Second one. Small fish though, not a big fish. Still feels good when it hits though. Gotta take Joey here. Joey has never caught anything on the jig yet. I don't think he believes me that you can catch him on the jig. So I'm gonna have to bring him to this little secret spot. No idea what, could be just another small mutton. Would really like one of those big 30 inchers. And there's a little bit of color coming up. Yep. This must be like a little mutton, baby mutton city. Bingo. And off he goes. There's a good one. Bingo, there's a good one. Nice. Yeah. Oh man. This is the one I think we've been waiting for. This is a good one. Man, he feels good. Hit the bottom, he whacked it right away. He missed it. I dropped it back down and boom, nailed it. Now I'm just pointing, I am just pointing the rod at the water. Not pumping, no pumping. Nice and easy, just reel, just like a winch. Let the rod do the work, no pumping up and down. He's taking a little drag, no big deal. No color yet. The reel is quiet. There we go, there's some color now. I don't know, let's see if this guy's legal. He's gonna be close, perhaps. This is a nice one. Yes, yes. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, anybody can catch them on bait. You start catching them on slow pitch rods, maybe. That's what I'm talking about. Now we gotta measure this guy up. He's gonna probably be close. And I might let him go anyway, just depends. There we go. Nice little fish. I don't think he's gonna make it, but he's still a better size. We'll check him out here. He's 16, so he's definitely going back, but hey, great fight. Catching him on a jig. All right, buddy. Take off. Nice. All right, on the jig, man. This is awesome. All right, so we picked up 3 quick ones here at this one spot, but you know the deal. I am looking for a real keeper. So we're gonna make this a few more times before we gotta go in. It's a little bit of rain coming in on from the shore out, but crystal clear out oceanside. It's just beautiful out there. So I am gonna hang out for a little while longer. I wanna see if I can get a really nice keeper. So here's the deal. Been using this 240 JYG. Here's the rig. It's got a, I want to put a swivel on it always so it doesn't tangle up the line, right to a split ring, and then to a couple of assist hooks, and then down on the bottom, same deal, split ring, assist hooks. When this jig flutters off the bottom, it kind of flutters like this. So you're dropping it and it's coming like this. They just can't resist it. It's like a dying bait fish for them. So, all right, let's see if we can pick up a real good one. So the idea is to hug the bottom of this thing too, okay? So you want to hit the bottom, get it up off the bottom as quickly as possible. A lot of times they'll hit it as soon as you pick it up. But you want to get it up off the bottom really quick, just in case there's a bunch of rocks down there, and we all know about Dan and the rockfish. So, oh, bingo, that was it. Did you see it? Did you see that hit? Oh, you missed it. Okay, back down, drop it back down, pick it up. That was a good hit. He nailed it. How the heck he missed it? Up and down, just let it come up and down. And then try to find the bottom again. As soon as it hits the bottom, pick it up. And he hit it as soon as it, oh, damn it again, it's twice. 2 times he touched it. 3rd time's gotta be a charm, right? Come on, baby. Up, bingo, there it is. There it is. You got it that time. 3rd time. Same fish, he must have just followed it. They have just all of a sudden turned on. Like half the day I was doing like, meh, nothing. Got a couple of small bonita for bait. But now, I mean, every drop, they're just bang, bang, bang. Small fish again though, so it must be in a nursery area. I gotta find out where the big boys are. Not saying it's not fun though, it's still fun. Now it's not as much fun as catching some of those rocks though. I gotta say. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. He's digging a little bit. It's interesting that they're all muttons too. Every single fish so far has been a mutton. Let's see if this is the same. Son of a gun, sure is. Absolutely is. Bingo. Small fish though. So it's kind of like I'm in the nursery area. The other one I had before was a little bit bigger than this, but small fish. Good release, and he's gone. Whew. All right, I'm gonna go check the machine. Let's look at the machine. I'm not seeing anything on there right now. So it looks like I kind of drifted off the spot. So I think I'm gonna turn around, boom, go back to it again. And then I think I'm gonna look for another spot because they all do seem to be about the same size. I wonder if they cannibalize each other. They probably do. So, all right. Follow me. It's been a lot of fun so far. The jigging is just the jam, man. It's just so much fun. No bait, clean. If the jig that you're using doesn't work, switch it out. Always try to, of course, you know, match the hatch kind of a thing. The only thing I could think of that this thing must resemble, this jig that I'm throwing now, is a, it's got to look like a ballyhoo. Sometimes I've got some other ones that look like pilchards, and they're silver, and they look great too. And they work really well as well. But today, this 240 gram jig, and I'm only fishing in 142 feet of water. But for whatever reason, that jig is just, they are very interested in that jig. So I'm going to show you something here. I'm going to show you how, look at the bottom. Look how it's starting to creep up. You see the bottom on the bottom right. So that means that's behind the boat. So as I'm going over, that's where they are. That's them. And when I cut the engine off, what's going to happen is we're going to drift back over that, and that's when we're getting nailed every time. So I've got the marks. You can see they're pretty high up. Some of them are high up in the water column, almost what, 4, 5, 6, 7 feet off the bottom. And that's why it's important to keep it on the bottom. Look at that one up there at 130, 135. That's a big fish. All right, we got to go fish. Woo-hoo. All right. Oh, they are all over. They are all over the machine. Oh, man, and they're all over the place. I got fish at 120. We got fish all over. This is man, for whatever reason is, they are in a frenzy. I got them on the bottom. I got them throughout the water column. I just hit the bottom. Now I'm in a quandary. Do I fish? Oh, bingo, bingo, bingo! Man, it didn't take long. I was gonna say, do I fish the? Ooh, nice. Do I fish the water column, or do I fish the bottom? So dropped it to the bottom, bounced it off the bottom, dropped it back down the bottom, and boom! And look at that, nice bend. Got my goofish rod. Today I'm using a different kind of reel. I'm using an Osea jigger by Shimano. Very smooth reel, small, fits in the palm of my hand. Look at this, look how comfortable that is. So it's not a big fish, but there are big fish in the water column. I saw them. We noticed we're getting a little waves. All right. This is another, I got color, looks like the same size. This might be the same fish over and over again, right? No. Oh, this is a trigger. Oh yeah, everything hits the jig. It's a trigger. Come here, bye-bye. Hey, here we go. Look at that. A little different. Maybe that was what was in the water column, what I saw. So, here's the deal. Not meat fishing today unless we caught something really spectacular. So we're gonna let him go as well. Man, I can't tell you how much fun this is. Just dropping it down and bang. All right, checking the machine. The machine is jamming. I got fish all over that Simrad. So I'm just dropping it back down. Let's see what we can come up with. So the other trick to this is trying to stay vertical, trying to keep your jig straight up and down the water column. Sometimes it's easier than other times. As you can see, right? We're getting, oops, just touch the bottom. we're getting a little bit of wave action. So here we go, just up and down, nice and easy. Oh, the best part about this, you can do this all day. This is not high-speed jigging. This is just relax and pick it up. Let it go down. So I'm working the bottom because most of the fish I see now are on the bottom. And just up and down, pick it up. You've got to remember that every turn of this reel handle is approximately 43 to 46 inches. So what that means is you're picking up over 3 feet every time you do one revolution. So it's easy to keep it high in the water column when really what you want to be doing is keeping it near the bottom. So just keep working it towards the bottom. Come up 2 or 3 times, a couple of cranks, and then drop it back down. I think that's the mistake that most people make, is they work the entire water column. If you see fish in the water column, great. But if you don't, then work the bottom. Everything on the bottom will hit this. We've caught grouper, black grouper, red grouper. All right, just about out of the zone. So I am gonna pick it up, and then we're gonna get it back over to that spot and drop it down again. Thanks a lot for following me. It's been pretty exciting, right? It's a lot of fun. A lot of people just don't enjoy the jigging because they don't catch anything, but there's a technique to it, and it's very rhythmical. It's not strenuous. It's more about technique than anything else. So, all right, we're gonna try to get back to the spot. I'm gonna leave you alone for a second and come right back. All right, we got fish all over the water column again. So again, I'm trying to get vertical. Jig's going down. As soon as it hits the bottom, baby. Oh, there it is. You know, in true South Florida fashion, I got the sun going down in front of me, and I got a storm rolling in from behind me. So storm coming in from the north, sun going down in the south, east, southwest. Yep. Right, it always makes me wonder, is that what turned the fish on, the storm rolling in, or is that what's turning them off? Because right now, nothing, right? So you're seeing the technique, right? And you can change it up. I mean, you can bounce it. You could even do one of these if you wanted to. I've seen people do this until they get smacked. May not look pretty, but it's effective. Okay, now I got fish. I got fish at 100 feet, so I'm gonna bring it up a little bit and see if I can smack them. Maybe that's tuna out there, which would be absolutely awesome. All right. Well, what kind of rain do you having right now? Is it like crazy rain, or is it?
No, it's just light rain.
Okay.
It's not rain. It's not a storm.
All right.
Like sprinkles.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna probably head in. I don't really want to. There's a lot of fish right now, but I think it would be prudent to head on in, take a shower, say goodbye to the subs and everybody who's watching, and make my way back in. So, okay. What?
Why do you say goodbye to the subs? What are you talking about?
Well, I've been talking to them all day.
Huh?
I've been talking to them all day.
Talking to who?
All of our followers and listeners.
What are you? Oh, I'm sorry. You mean on the camera?
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're not with me on the boat. All right, I'm gonna pop open a water and then head back.
All right, babe. Just be careful, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, love you, and I'll see you in a little while.
All right, love you too.
All right, bye. All right, so it's raining at the house. It is beautiful out there. It's actually beautiful that way, which is towards Tavernier. But it's ugly as all get out that way. That's north. And then that would be home. And that is also not looking too marvelous. So I think we just got to make our way back. And as much as I don't want to, because the fish did turn on, But really, it's that time. Plus, I got to take the lovely Elizabeth out for dinner today. So we're going to head on out later on this evening and kind of make a time of it. You guys just hang in there. Keep following us. You guys are what makes us make these videos and keep us keeping on. So thanks a lot for following me today. It was a pretty interesting day and it was a great jigging day. So, all right, heading back. Man, I got sharked. I am so bummed out. I lost my 240 JYG. There was no way I was gonna hold that shark. No way. I never would have got that jig back anyway. And now he's got a mouthful of lead. And my fish. So that's the only downside sometimes of this jigging thing, is that sharks will eat them too. And especially if you got a fish on. And he must have just came right up and just grabbed him. I looked on the machine and it looked like he actually came from like 100 feet down, met my fish, said hello, stuck his teeth in him, and then got a big surprise. So I'm also bummed I didn't get a rockfish today. So I gotta work on that. Anyway, all right, thanks a lot for following me. I'm gonna head on back. It's getting a little weird out there, and I don't feel like getting wet. I just lost the sun, so this is weird. I got big clouds over that way, and I got them that way, and that's the way I'm headed. In a weird way, it looks pretty, but ominous and weird at the same time. Not worried about today, just, not thinking I'm gonna get soaked, but I just want to get in. I don't know if it's gonna kick up later on or what. Why bother? Why even bother? That's what I want to know. Why bother? Why bother? I didn't even have the other damn camera on. Ah! You, my friend, suck wiener schnitzels. Fish on? Come on, fish on, right? Fish on. Fish on.
That's what I'm like, what the f*** are you talking about?
Did you hear that? She said, what the f***? That's a blooper right there. There will be a blooper.
Oh my God. You're filming right now?
I am filming right now.